Morning! Today I wanted to talk about my shoot with Devi. She's really awesome and one of the most memorable people I've worked with. I met her a couple of years ago at a party, but I didn't think much of our interaction together until like a year into it. She gradually trickled into my consciousness from like her presence on the internet. Like one time, I ran into a 4chan thread. Yeah, it's like go on 4chan. Don't ask. Yeah. But anyway, so this thread was full of people obsessed with Devi. Like these people were saying that they worship her photos every day, and that whoever she's dating should live in transcendent bliss every day for the honor of her presence. And it was pretty. It was pretty jarring because like I've met her. She lives in my town, and she's actually really chill and normal in real life. But when I shot with her, I started to understand the fandom. Like, she has this really unique look, and her body and her style and the way she carries herself. Like, I haven't really seen another girl who looks like her on the internet. And she's one of the only nude Indian models around. And when people who understand Indian culture see her, they're just blown away. I'm not, I can't pretend to understand Indian culture, but I mean, I can kind of understand that's probably pretty. Who is texting me? But I can imagine that it's probably really bold and yeah, just quite rebellious to stand up to like a like a very conservative culture. Yeah, so she's a bit of a trailblazer and she takes it really seriously, actually. She thinks a lot about not being traditional. She thinks a lot about like we talked together a lot about commercialism and, commercialization of our bodies and like non-traditional beauty. And yeah, it's a big topic for her and I think it's a really important topic. Especially since media has infiltrated like every fiber of our consciousness. I think it really has influenced the way we think about ourselves and each other. So it's good to like question those beliefs that we kind of like adopt unknowingly. Yeah, so her look isn't commercial, and she doesn't have the seal of approval from mainstream commercial culture that has this massive influence over how we all think of ourselves and other people. It takes a lot of strength to fight culture and institutions, and it's often easier to stop eating or to hide who we are than to fight these influences. Um, I'm definitely a victim of that. Yeah, and it takes a lot of strength to challenge how people think and the assumptions we have that are given to us. What we're taught is good or bad, or why skinny is better than curvy, because skinny is what we see on the runway and on ads. But I mean, it's also kind of something that we were received from, westernization, the kind of skin colors we like, the kind of body types we like, the kind of faces we like. And also, we kind of learn those norms from these companies who want to make us feel insecure or make us feel like we need to be like ultra fit or ultra slim or whatever. So it's not necessarily a natural um, set of values. It's something that's I think is artificial and cultural. And yeah, I don't think Western culture and commercialization that commoditizes our bodies should dictate how we feel about ourselves. We really do come in different shapes and sizes and colors that reflects thousands of years of rich genetic history that isn't represented in the media like it should be. So when models like Devi put themselves out there and expose their whole bodies to the world, she's not just standing up for herself, but for the multitude of people out there who don't fit the mold and refuse to feel ashamed. And that's awesome. And I'm really glad that with Patreon and our patrons who support us, that we have the fuel and the support to carry on outside the mold. We don't have to, you know, starve ourselves to fit into an agency. We don't need, to suck Harvey Weinstein's cock or something to have a chance in this industry. We can just kind of grassroots it and be who we are and find people who support that and care about that and are passionate about it. And, like I feel like that is the best application of the internet. Anyways, so that's my 2 cents. I'm done with my soapbox. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and Hope to catch you next time. Okay, bye.